Hello, fire signs. Oh my God. So I'm super excited to do before I even started, I've had goosies since I started sitting in your energy. Um, I feel very warrior-like, very empowered, very emboldened in your energy. Ooh, see, I'm getting the goosies again. This is going to be a good reading, so I didn't feel the need to do the heart chakra reading that I did for earth and for water. I really felt a whole different vibe. So I'm using different cards in this energy. So first I want to start out because of your raccoon energy. That is, that's the energy that I feel like a little bandit, right? Warrior-like. For your weekly, this is the energy that you need to be pulling is raccoon. This is your totem medicine animal that we're going to do weekly, so we know where to keep our energy for that week, what animal spirit we're supposed to be pulling. And in this warrior energy is that nurturing energy of taking people. It's like this, it's like you're starting this whole new revolution of what you see, fire signs. And it's so deep and crazy. I'm actually very excited to get started on where we are in this energy because it's very empowering, very passionate, bold, honorable energy. So beautiful, beautiful energy. So let's get started. I really wanted to pull your energy with my Ganesha deck here. That's it's hard to describe this energy that I feel for you. It's like my heart chakra is so open because I did all this work, and now I just feel like, I'm ready to chase my fires, my passions, my desires, what benefits me. And so the first two cards that came out were harmony. And this is exactly how I just feel like you're in this zen with the universe of equally giving and receiving and just kind of flowing in this energy and seeing, right? It's like stepping into that leadership role of showing the collectives how to keep moving forward, chasing their fires, their passions, and their desires, right? Being that warrior, being bold about what you want, being bold, just in general, about your passions, right? Fighting for what you believe, right? And then you have clear your energy. And again, saging fire signs for you guys this week is going to be really huge. Salt baths, really delving yourself because you have such a grounded energy because you're releasing so much of the past, right? That's why yeah, that's why it's like just kind of going with the flow, right? It's like once you stand up for something, that's it. I'm ready to rock star. I've already thought about it. I've already been grounded. I've been equally giving and receiving with the universe. So now I'm going to allow my abundance to just flow into me. And I'm going to just sit back and do the work. I'm going to clear my energy. I'm going to clear the past. I'm getting ready for my new beginnings. It's such an empowering, beautiful energy, fire signs. Wow. Right, because it's like the innocence, you're seeing the innocence of your spiritual journey just unfolding, right? It's like Buddha energy, that very zen, relaxed, it's like very earthy energy. Smells this week for you guys are going to be huge triggers, because I'm smelling, lots of lavenders and cedarwood, very earthy, groundy, out outside, more like you're building in the timeline of see, with love, with starting the revolution of tearing everything down, because we had that tower moment, and it's like you set in it, now you know what you want, and now you're geared up and ready to fucking roll with it, right? I feel very let's hit it kind of energy coming. Yeah, see, because then we have because you're in the promise of the future, you're getting out of dark night of the soul, you've healed your heart, you've done the work, you've put yourself in alignment, you've stepped into that leadership role of chasing fires, passions, and desires for yourself, right? Yeah. And so here it is. There's that sun. There's that warming. There's that, all right, I'm ready. Because you know you have divine support. Right. Amen. Divine support from your ancestors, from the angels, your spirit guides, right? You really, oh, I got the goosies again. I love it. I love it. You're really allowing the divine to come in and flow through you. And just using that energy with compassion. You know, it's really, I just feel like you guys are gearing up. It's almost like ready for battle, but it's, I don't feel it like that. I feel it like you're all just lined up, suited up in armor and ready. Right? Right. Right. See, and then it's being balanced out because that's what you're ready for, your abundance, right? So it's learning to get back to that childlike expression, right? Right. Of being able to manifest, right? Because you guys are manifesting on a totally different timeline. You're bringing the water and the earth energies into this massive, passionate, open heart. Well, like, you're actually forcing us to come into your vibration. Yeah, you're actually forcing the other signs, all of us, to step in and gather into truth and grab the vibration, to be able to see what you see, right? And again, laughter through this energy is going to be so important, right? Getting back to those childlike expressions, you know. And I did feel yesterday in this energy, it was so cold and sharp, but I really felt like somebody was like playing hide and seek with my energy. It was like peekaboo. It was like I could feel this energy on me, and then all of a sudden it was gone, and I was kind of felt like I had to look over my shoulder, like, where did that, what am I feeling? It was like, and then I would be fine. I would listen to a song. I'd put myself in meditation. I would really try to get back in and focus and ground myself in this energy. And then it was just like there was this intense energy again behind me, and I'd have to turn and look and be like, what is this feeling? Like the goosies from head to toe. So I felt, so, you know, it makes me feel that giddy, you know, like peekaboo, feeling in this energy. So I really feel like fire signs. It's because it's like you this tower moment, you really fucking wipe the slate clean, and you're like starting all over. So again, you're building this new timeline. You're pushing the rest of us in to the new earth, right? So it's like you guys are the leaders, are the warriors, are the frontline men. That's probably why I feel like you guys are suited up in armor and like ready to rock star and show everybody the path, right? Because it's like, because I can't come in and do my job as an earth, right? Putting out, and unless I'm chasing these fires, these passions, these desires in heart chakra with you, right? See, it's like, that's why we need our truth, our heart, grounding, nurturing energy. So the earth, we ground out the energies that the fire signs are pulling us through, because these are all new for all these other signs. That's why we're all in a massive collective, like, holy fuck, what's up? I get it. Right, because then we have new beginnings. See, it's about those new beginnings. See, you guys, it's like you guys are starting the revolution. And for me, I have to sit in your energy And it's like I am freaking electrified in your energy. This is so crazy. Like, I love your guys' energy so much. It's like after you do the work, after you're done healing, it's like, boom, when you are fucking ready to rock star, you're ready to hit the road and go, which is beautiful for me because I get tired of being stagnant, right? That's why I had to rest, because I was doing too much work. Right. And so I needed to stop and focus more on my fires, my passions, and my desires, right? My business, Mystic Karma, what with me, Victoria. Hey. And being able to get back into getting the business going, right? Chasing my desires, right? So in order for me to do that, I have to keep pulling your energy, and so there's the new beginnings, right? So which then, in order for me to come in and plow the land and get everything ready to be seeded and watered and done in heart, right? See, then we all have to, right? See, I just said, because you did the healing for these new beginnings, right? You did the work. It's like you're in truth and in heart chakra energy, right? Because then we have generosity, fire signs. It's because you've been equally giving and receiving in your truth, in your path, in your abundance, right? Boom. Right, because that's the personal transformation that you've been manifesting with the cosmos. Right, so that's why the rest of us are in reflect and release mode. Right, because we all have to dump the past in order to get and jump in the vibration of where the fire signs are to be able to see the new world that everybody is building. Got it. Right, because that's what gives you the substance, right? Your abundance, right? Your abundance, the fruit, the prosperity, open heart chakra, right? Because it was your decision to stay on path and to do the healing. So therefore, boom, you're stepping into the blessings from the universe because you didn't let that detour you, right? See, because you're the leaders, right? Leader of the pack. The protectors of the rest of us coming through. It's like, yeah, like war. Okay, you've got your frontline men, because why? You're protecting the rest of the people that are coming back in to do the work to rebuild the new earth. And so there's your blessings, right? It's learning how to equally stand up and fight for what it is that you see, right? And know that there's that promise of the future in the beginning here. Yeah. Where you're walking out because you see the sun, and there it is. There's your protection because you're being protected by the universe. Right. Right. Because you kept the openness about it. Right. What you were going through, sharing truth. Right. Sharing things that make your heart go. Right. Getting in that childlike behavior instead of allowing that to trigger volatile energy. Right. See, because then you're in achievement. Jesus, I got goosies again, boo-boos. For real. I love your guys' energy. Wow. And so there it is. There's the completion of heart chakra and working with the divine, stepping in, right? Because of your perseverance, there's your abundance. Boom. Right, because you're doing it in heart fulfillment, because you worked with the divine, you cleared out the Akashic records, right? Understanding, taking the journey because you knew that you belonged somewhere in here, trying to find your truth, which gave you the revelation, right, of the cosmic connection of your abundance, because you were focused on being nurturing to yourself and others, equally giving, fighting for the people that couldn't fight for themselves. That is why you guys are suited up. And oh my goodness, that just hit my heart chakra. You guys are beautiful. Right, because you kept a positive outlook on your spiritual journey and stayed in truth and chased your shadows along with your light side, balanced it out, which put you in abundance and acceptance of who you are and birthing. Boom, your prosperity, right? Your passions, your fires, your desires, the things that you started chasing and fighting for because you were in surrender. Jesus, I can just keep going on and on, fire signs. Wow. It is so intense. Your energy this week, that is so the raccoon energy, right? That warrior vibe. Yeah. Because you allowed yourself to be in surrender and got the insight from the divine, right? Because you were in truth, chasing your abundance, right? Which puts you in your happiness, your joy. This is the Sun card, right? Equally giving and receiving with the collectives. Holy shit. I'm going to stop there for a minute. That's crazy. Oh my God, I knew it. Freaking love you, fire signs, man. Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a story here. 1551. There. Let's try to do it that way so I can at least see where we're at. So I'm feeling like I'm going to just jump right into it. Then with ancestral sacred cards here. These are, I feel like you guys are really tuned in and listening to your higher selves this week. So I really want to get that ancestral support where you need to be focused on, fire signs, because you're armored up this week, right? Fighting for the things that you love, the fire, the passion, the desire. Yeah, building, right? Building, getting out of shadow side, ready. It's like you guys are, yeah, right. You're ready. See, I'm stuttering. It's like my brain is thinking faster than my face hole. Okay, fire signs, here it is. We got a book. So let's see what the ancestors have to say about this energy. Yeah, see, this is the ancestors passing down. See, that's exactly it. Here's the Hierophant energy, right? And in most cards, the Hierophant is a man. But in this card, in the sacred energy, this is that ancestral divine feminine energy, right? Being passed down, right? See, it's like your ancestor this is you, right? Your younger self is passing on tradition with the Hierophant energy, which is a female energy, which is a Taurus energy, my energy, right? That grounding, stable, earthy energy. Yeah, see, and that's probably why I feel like I need to rest, because yeah, right. So this is ancestries, like the DNA karmic cycles that we were trying to cut. This is our ancestors coming in and passing down the sacred traditions. That's why you're stepping up and suiting. That's what you're fighting for, is to get back to those new beginnings, seeing it, getting back to rebuilding the world. Excuse me. Yeah, right. Like getting back to rebuilding the world as we see it, right? The farming, having, tilling the land and having your own garden, planting your right, feeding your families with your own hands, right? Your own hard work, right? Showing our children, our star seeds in this lifetime, how to, be able to fend for themselves, because like civil wars and shit would, right. See, yeah, no. Yeah. So your ancestors, that's why you got to do a lot of saging and salt baths this week. And I think that's why it's all smells, triggers for you, is, again, it's because your ancestors are coming in and handing down the generational sacred energy for you to move forward, right? See, which then puts you in your truth, coming out in the Prince of Swords, right? You got your swords up. See, that's exactly how I feel. Like you guys are suited up and ready to go in spiritual journey, right? Speaking your truth. Right, because you've been handed down the sacred energy, right? And because you took your power back and you cut all the energies that no longer served you for your higher good, right? It's not volatile energy anymore. You learn to reverse that in heart chakra energy and be able to, it's protect. See, that's how I feel it, like warrior protective energy, of your values, of what we're building for this new world, what you see. Yeah, see, it's like, that's why I feel it like in the bandit energy. It's like, right, you're shaking shit up, but only to bring attention to where we need to focus as collectives, right? Starting, see, it's like that revolution. That's why I feel like you guys are suited up and fucking ready to charge through. Like, this is where we're going, right? And that's what's keeping the collectives now moving forward in support of what is happening, because we're all in open heart chakra. Makes sense. Okay. Right. Because now you guys have the 8 of sacred circles. See, and see, there's that. That's exactly how I felt it, is like, you're starting over, right? See, it's like learning, old school sacred ways, the traditional values of your ancestry, right? That's been passed down to you. Now it's, you are learning to build it, right? To start it, to do it. It's like being in truth of spiritual journey, and keeping it sacred. Now you're learning the ancient ways, what needs to be talked about, how you have to teach your children, right? It's like a tribe, right? It's like a community. It takes a community to raise children. Amen. Got it. Right. See, because now you have the King of Staves, and that's that very masculine, fiery, courageous energy. See, and that's where I feel like you guys are. It doesn't matter if you're feminine or masculine. You're pulling masculine energy in, but it's your own energy, right? So but remember, we have to balance this out, in heart chakra energy, right? Making sure, right? Because you guys are ready for manifesting. You're in alignment. See, that's why I felt like you guys were starting the revolution. For real. Because it's time. It's the way the alignment is. It is time for everybody. Right. See, because these are like Akashic records to me, all the ancestral writings. Yeah, that's exactly it. So that's why you're pushing masculine energy. But again, remember, yeah, see, because then we have the 7 of sacred circles. And again, here's that abundance, that prosperity, right? See, this is like gardening, being able to make, this is all like handmade stuff, you know? You got the grapes, and it's like going back. See, and that's how I feel it, very, and oh, so beautiful. It's like carrying on the traditions of your ancestors, because now you are, because then you have the 7 of sacred circles, and you have the 8 of sacred circles. See, it's like the traditions of your ancestors are what you're bringing back to life. Right, with the Princess of Staves, right? See, there's the balance that you need. There's the balance that you need, fire signs. Perfect. Right. Because that's a lot of masculine energy, and that's what I noticed. And see, so it's being able to balance in feminine and masculine. But see, in feminine, she's ready to be a warrior too, right? She's, I mean, just the crown that she's displaying in her face and the way she looks. Right, because she's in balance, the dog, she's loyal to the spiritual journey by keeping it balanced, right? Because there has to be heart in order to manifest, and that's what you have. That's why you have the Wheel of Fortune, right? So again, making sure that you're equally balanced and you're not just in masculine energy, because it is overwhelming, the change and the revolution that has just been passed to you, to bring back. That's why you got to keep yourself in harmony and make sure you're clearing and saging your energy this week, right? And that's that raccoon energy that you're learning to stand up for the things that you want to fight for, but you're also learning how to balance out with heart chakra and not speak when nothing good is going to come out of your face hole, right? Because you're really trying to bring back the old ancestral ways, the traditional values, the respect, the honor, right, of the kings and the queens, right? It's playing that part this week for you guys. You guys are so very freaking powerful. I'm in awe of the beauty that you guys, right? The innocence of the way that you're trying to unfold and bloom and focus on building the collectives and showing us the way, because you guys are what's starting this whole revolution of this new world, new thinking, building and bringing back the ancestral patterns that need to be brought back, showing us how to think like a tribe, and garden and take care of our families, right? It's bringing those hand to mouth traditions back, which is what our ancestors fought so hard for. Amen. So, wow, I'm gonna leave it at goosebumps. I love you guys so much. Peace and so much love. I can't wait to see where we are in next week's energy for you guys, because you guys are really just paving the way for the rest of us, and that's beautiful. And I'm glad that right, because you're showing us the promise of the future, right? You're leading all of us out into our happiness, and so I'm jumping on, man. I will, ground out as much of the fire energy as need be, because this is beautiful and I love it so very much for you guys. I'm excited that we finally are getting some movement that's going to keep us all together as collectives, working in one direction here, right? Putting us all in alignment, showing us how to equally give and receive, and when it's our turn to come in, right? Equally showing us how to be able to be in heart chakra, right? How to speak our truth, how to chase our fires, our passions, our desires, and how to keep ourselves grounded and nurtured in this energy with both masculine and feminine energies, because I mean this bowl is lit up and it's gold. Come on now, you're being passed down the key to your abundance, right? So wow. And we have the Queen of Swords. We're going to end it here, right? Because you're in truth, you have heart chakra energy, right? She doesn't have her sword out, it's at her side. There's lightning behind her, so taking her power back because she stepped into sacred truth, right? And there's water around her, but she's on land. See, again, balancing out, being rooted and in your emotions, being in alignment between masculine, feminine energies, which is exactly how you ended it, so you could spin the wheel. So much peace, so much love. I love you guys so much. I'm so excited. Keep showing us the way. I'm ready.